Day two. I'm gonna waiting for everybody to pop on here. We got Facebook over here. We got Instagram and TikTok. Today is the day two of my 9 day sprint or challenge where I'm gonna go over live. Okay, some of my biggest manifestation breakthroughs. Okay, so I've been doing manifesting for since oh 04, oh 05, so close to 20 years, and I've learned a lot along the way. I learned what works, and I most definitely learned what doesn't work. And in this live, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be sharing with you only the things that work, only the things that work every single time, the powerful stuff. Okay, so we're going to start in a few minutes. I'm just going to let the algorithm here on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram do its thing and alert everybody that we're live. In the meantime, if you all can hear me and see me, if technology is on our side today, comment yes and yes below. All right, I'm looking at everybody here. All right, yes and yes. Just let me know. And let me know where y'all tuning in from. All right, yes, yes. Jules, how you doing? Good to see you here. All right, we've got people. Wow, because I know we've got people from over 60 plus different countries. It's probably a different time zone where you are in right now, right? Alberta, Canada, Australia, Slovenian. So hopefully I'm saying that right? Let's see here. Um, let's see. All right, you can hear me and see me. Perfect. Germany, Phoenix. Awesome. All right, we're going to get started probably in a second or two. Just making sure everybody can hear see me. I'm California. All right. Let's see here. Rosie, hey. Thanks for the shout out of the book earlier. Me and Mandy absolutely loved it. All right, California. Oh, I miss California food. West Palm Beach, Tokyo. All right, Chicago. We've got everybody here. Awesome. So let's get started. Okay. So today I want to talk about the process of manifesting, how it works. All right, because a lot of times people don't know how it works, therefore they can't see the signs, know that it's working. So I'm gonna share with you what I've seen as a process for myself, for Mandy, for we reach like millions of people every single month through our messaging online, and the ones that have worked for them because we get a lot of success stories. I'm gonna share with you based on the commonalities, right? But before we do that, I want to make sure, before I jump into that you guys have got purchased this book, okay? Because everything that I'm talking about here, if you love it, this book dives deeper into the entire system, how manifesting works, how you can make it work predictably, how to remove the mental, emotional, energetic blocks preventing you from manifesting. All of it is in this book, right? So if you're in Facebook, the comment is in the comment section below. The8secrets.com, Instagram and TikTok, link is in the bio. You can make sure you get this book because this one has everything, like literally, like condensed. My wife wrote this, channel it. It condenses everything that ever worked, for her, for I, when it comes to manifesting. And if you order this, all right, there's also amazing bonuses that we have in there, like $1,000 worth of bonuses. I'm not even joking, right? We have a April 9 manifesting event, virtual event that we're going to be doing, worth hundreds of dollars. You're going to get it absolutely free. When you order this book, it's part of the bonuses. You get it free. We've got PDFs, meditations. I have a video that I'm going to be putting up there soon. Part of the bonuses that I'm adding, it's like literally the 7 ways to accelerate abundance to you. So it comes to you fast, right? It comes to you fast. And every single time I wanted to manifest abundance in my life, and it came within 24 to 48 hours, there's 7 things that I've done like every single time. And I'm putting that bonus together for you guys. You're gonna get that. So a lot of amazing stuff, right? A lot of bonuses. So the8secrets.com, right? Or Instagram, TikTok, link is in the bio. All right. So if you guys do that, it's just a lot of amazing bonuses. You guys are going to absolutely love it. All right. So let's get to the topic for today. How does manifesting work? All right. If you only knew how fast it is, in my mind, there's vibrations, which we talked about yesterday. So if you guys didn't watch yesterday, day one is all about vibration. It's on my Facebook, it's saved. On IG, it's also saved. On TikTok, you can go to either my Facebook, right, or my IG, which is on the link in the bio. And yesterday's lesson, day one, was saved. Vibration, it's super important, right? So you're either manifesting from a high vibration or a low vibration. If it's from a high vibration, gosh, it's set it and forget it manifesting. What does that mean? That means you do it once, it happens fast, and you don't have to think about it ever again, right? So it's if you do it that way, that's what happens. But you know what? Well, what ends up happening is if you manifest from a lower vibration, all right, it's slower. You're grinding it. You're putting in all the work with not a lot of like really results or feedback to it. Like you're counter manifesting, which you attract the money, but then the bills. Big paycheck, but then the car breaks down. All those different things, right? You attract love, but then and friends, but then they're taking advantage of you, and they're toxic, and they're not really like supporting you, and they take, and they don't give, right? So it's when you're manifesting from a low vibration, that's what happens. And vibration, when it comes to manifesting, it matters. It matters a lot more than you know, right? So when you manifest from a high vibration, what ends up happening is, one, it happens faster, right? And here's what I would recommend. My wife talks about this. I talk about this. Super powerful. When you're in that high state, and you know it because you've been in places in your life where your heart is open and you're full of love, or maybe you're happy, you're excited, you're full of joy, or maybe blessings and miracles just happened for you and you're on a high, or you just want something, you got good news, right? Or you just feel like you're supported by a higher power, by God, universe, higher power, whatever it is. You feel like you're supported, right? Or you're just feeling high. Whenever you're in those peak, what we call peak frequencies, is the most ideal time to set your intention, right? And when you set your intention in these high frequencies, I think of it as it's like you are mailing something overnight with tracking and insurance. It absolutely has to get there, right? And if it gets lost, it's insured, so the monetary value is replaced. So it doesn't matter. Once you put that thing in the mail and you sign it and it's tracked and there's insurance, it doesn't matter if you dip afterwards, if you have a crappy day, if you and you're just like not feeling good, you forget about it, doesn't matter. What you sent will be received. In this case, you're asking for something, and universe, God, higher power, whatever you believe in, delivers, and you'll receive it every single time as fast as possible, because it was set at such a high intention. And this kind of set it and forget it manifestation for us, for me and my wife, I mean, it's happened so many times. I remember when we were living in Dallas, she was doing a webinar, and in the webinar she was like, I'm in this house on the hill overlooking the ocean. I can see the beach and all those different things. And she forgot about it. She was in her webinar, recorded it, and then 3 years later, we moved to Laguna Beach, we moved into a house on the hill, right? And quite honestly, she forgot that she had set that intention. It's not until one of her students who watched the webinar say, "Hey, is that a house on the hill that you talked about in your webinars? Is that it?" And she's like, "Oh my gosh!" We had to watch the webinar again and realize that she had said it one time, in such a high vibration, and it happened. Okay, it happened, and that's because when you're doing set it and forget it manifesting, it happens every single time based on your vibration, and it happens, and it's there. It delivers for you, whether you like it or not, whether you forget about it or not, whether you dip or not. It happens for you, right? So that's one of the things. That's one of the messages that I want to share with you all today, is that vibration matters. Effort, when you're in a high frequency, you just do it once, and there's many ways you can do it. You can literally, in a high frequency, saying, for the highest good of all, I want to experience more abundance, or I want to find my dream home, or I want to attract my dream partner, or I want to have a windfall of blessings monetarily, or I want an opportunity to do my purpose, whatever it is that you all desire, that really your soul craves. You set it for you. Either say it, you can even write it down. My wife likes to draw it so many times, to where when she's in a high vibration, she draws what she wants, and we look back, and it's true every single time, to the date. There's times to where she would draw something and says, before this, before that, and it would happen every single time. Okay, and the reason why it happens is because it responds to you based on the vibration that you're on. And the only thing that slows down your manifestations, to be honest, is you. I used to slow my manifestation down a lot, right? Because here's the thing: when you declare it, okay, and you're on a high peak frequency, you're in the highest vibration, and you set that intention, okay, to manifest whatever you desire, within this 24 to 48 hours, sometimes within the same hour, the same minute, a few hours later, but within 24 to 48 hours, there's gonna be a sign. There's gonna be an opportunity, a big one, for you. It's like the door that when you open the door and what you want is on the other side, or there's a bridge that takes you to where you want and it's there, right? And the biggest thing is people, and by people I mean people that I've observed and also myself, right? We have all these rules. So even though the door is in front of us, we delay opening that door. We have all these rules. I'll open it next time. I'll open it when I'm 60. I'm open it 2 years from now, when like when I'm retired, or when I feel like I have time. We delay it. So we wait 1, 2 years, a decade, 2, 3 decades, and it's not because that door was never there to begin with. It's that we prolonged it because we didn't feel we were worthy of it. We didn't think that success or what we wanted could be that easy. We were afraid of it. How many people of you had that? I know I had that back in the day. Like, I wanted love, but I was afraid to get hurt. So when things would show up, I would not take advantage of it. I would self-sabotage. I would do something to prolong it, to cut it, to sabotage it. Like, there were times where I would manifest money, and gosh, my first time I learned about set it and forget it manifestation, like, I made more in a day than I did in a year. And guess what? Within 2 months, all of that was gone because I found a way. I found a way to literally burn through it because and this is another topic for another day, because I was not used to the energy of abundance, of receiving, of keeping it. I didn't think I was worthy of it, right? So a lot of times, like, and how many of you guys are like that? Let me know. Like, you're good at manifesting, you're good at creating it, but you're also good at burning it to the ground. Because I know I was, right? And that's when I started to see the power of my manifestation. I can create, I can destroy, right? And you know it. You'll know if you're doing it, if you're self-sabotaging somehow, it's because you create from a place of duality. Like, the joy, but then there's pain associated with the what you manifest, what you attract in your life, right? And that wasn't the story that I was living until I realized, I don't have to manifest from duality. I can manifest from oneness, to where it's all beautiful, all amazing, and it's one of the things that just like keeps on growing over and over again, and I don't lose it, right? So what's gonna end up happening is you're gonna set an intention. Signs are going to come. Signs are going to come, right? Whether it's a person shows up, an opportunity shows up, you have a thought that comes out. That thought isn't just a thought that comes up after you manifest. Dreams, people that reach out, things that come. And here is the thing, okay? When a sign comes to me, when that door shows up, I know it for what it is. I know, even though it doesn't make sense, even though it's one of the things to where I don't know how this possible door is going to get me to where I want, I'm going to move heaven and earth and do everything I can to follow that sign. I'm going to follow it, right? And the reason why is because the faster I open that door, the faster I experience whatever energy that it is, whatever I wanted to manifest in the first place, I start to experience that energy more and more. Because here's the thing: when you manifest, what ends up happening is set an intention, high frequency, right? You manifest, then a sign comes. Because we live in a reality to where, like, it's law of attraction, but it's also law of massive action. There's two things. You might want to manifest a Ferrari or Lamborghini or whatever your dream car is, right? You want to manifest it. And If it's like, hey, you want a free car, it's here, come pick it up. You still have to pick it up. You still have to drive it. You still have to do the work, right? And it can be right in front of your doorsteps, but you still have to take action. So most people forget about it. It's law of attraction. You attract it to you, and law of massive action, because you have to act on it, right? You can only lead the horse to water. The door can be in front of you, but if you don't open it, if you don't walk through it, you're not gonna get it, right? So for me, I know that that's the case. I know that there's law of attraction, and I know that that's law of massive action. And by the way, as I'm doing this, and you guys have breakthroughs, aha moments, think your favorite parts, comment below, like hashtag breakthrough, hashtag aha moments, because I want to know what's valuable to you guys so I can do more of that content. Deal? All right. So you set forth that intention, signs come, you act on that. Because the thing is, it's when you set an intention, it stays. It's first of all, it's an intention. It's in the energy. It's in the ethers. But the more you pay attention to it, the more you bring it forth in this reality, the more you ground it, right? The more you make decisions that involve other people in your environment, you ground that energy. All of a sudden, that which is in the etheric realm manifests and makes itself into matter quicker, right? Because it requires more energy, speed of energy. So if I have a goal that I want to manifest, is what I'm doing. I'm telling as many people as I can that are close to me about it. Why? I'm trying to make it as real as possible. If I tell my wife, and some of my friends and some of my staff members and some of my family members about it, right? Tell social media about it, guess what? Instead of me thinking about it, because thought has vibrations, right? We create from our thought, we create from our feelings, we create from our energy, we create from our actions. Every single one of those has an output. But guess what, right? If I can get more people thinking about it, it becomes more real, because a lot of more people are pouring their energy and creation into it. So when I announce it to the world, right, energy flows through it, happens faster. If I take action on it, right? For example, if I get a ping and says, if I'm I want to go on a vacation, or I want another place where it's peaceful, where I can channel information and it's powerful. And let's say for some reason Hawaii pops in. Guess what I'm doing? I'm telling as many people as I can, right? Because I know how manifestation works. The more energy I can bring towards an intention and a thought, it will manifest even faster. What do? I'll start looking at places in Hawaii. Why? Because as I'm spending time, when I'm getting excited, the time that I spend is focusing on that, creates energy towards it. The excitement and the feelings that I have, excited, hopeful, all that stuff. I'm looking anticipation. It has an energy of creation that further builds on that which I want to manifest, right? I'm calling a realtor. I'm calling a travel agent company. I'm doing that. I might even be booking it. Why? Because it said it. I'm already solidifying it, right? And honestly, if I don't get as far as figuring out what I want, because there's no options, I might even buy magazines of places in Hawaii and wait for it to come. And it's gonna come in the mail or whatever. And I'm gonna spend as much time as I can doing that, because I understand how manifestation works on an energetic to it coming to the physical realm perspective. I know how it works. It's predictable when you know how it works, right? And I might not get the full answer there, but I'm gonna get it the next day, right? And it's faster that way. And this is how I've been able to manifest things in 24 to 48 hours or in a week, when it really matters the most. When I'm like, you know what? I want to manifest this. I really, really want it. It has to happen, of course, for the highest good of all. I surrender to that as well, right? And when I get signs, I act on it. Like a madman, I am on it. And I generate as much energy as I can, by thought, by time, by emotions, by sharing with people, by taking action. I take as much action as I can, because I know the more energy I involve in this intention, the faster time bends for me. And that which I want, that would have taken a decade or a year, happens in weeks and days, because I understand how to manifest thought into matter. You've got to generate enough creation energy, momentum, when the signs show up, and that speeds everything up. Does that make sense? All right. So hopefully, I mean, it's very powerful. Might be simple, but it's super powerful, and that's how manifestation works. And the thing is, you'll never know. I've had it to where, like last night, like I was just thinking to myself, like I forgot what it was. I was like, hey, we want to help, Mandy spread her message out there and get more people to buy books. And the next thing you know, I get a message from somebody who has like a huge following in the law of attraction space that wants to promote it out of nowhere, right? And that was like, I just even thought it, right? And it happens because again, when you're playing the vibration and energy game, right? You're on that exact frequency to where thoughts become things faster. And if you generate enough energy, it's even going to be faster than what you're normally used to. You're going to think you're lucky, and we've stopped counting, but we keep tracking our way because it's funny every single time. To where our life, if you take a snapshot of our life for a day or two, it's like I think it's living in movies or in a story in a fairy tale, because so many synchronicities and miracles and blessings come every single day. But we can't even count them. When you're in that vibration of a high vibration of abundance, it's like things come to you before you can even want them, right? Things that you didn't even know existed, emotions and experiences that you couldn't even fathom come to you. You don't even have to ask. You don't even have to think about it. It reads your mind and knows what will fulfill your soul. Okay? What will fulfill your soul, and it delivers it to you. And that's the beauty and that's the power of like really vibrational manifesting, which I talked about yesterday. And also this part of like knowing how to manifest. It's super important, super powerful. All right, so I'm gonna leave that thought because I know this is a big one, but it's an important one. And then tomorrow I'm gonna go over more breakthroughs, right? And if you watch from day 1 to day 9, you watch all that stuff, you're gonna get more information than people pay for hundreds of dollars to buy courses, right? And I'm doing this because I want you guys to experience what's in this book, right? This is the only book, 8 Secrets to Powerful Manifesting, is the only book that you'll ever need to read when it comes to manifesting. Even if you never buy a course, you never went to a live event, you never did anything, it's all you read. Heck, even if you just did 1 chapter and learned 1 secret out of the 8, your life will never be the same again. Your life, and I know that because we have thousands of success stories. Thousands of success stories from people who have manifested their dream, job or purpose work or their dream life or dream partner or dream, body or dream or and dream anything. Inserted there, right? It's because of the principles in this book. They're tried and tested. We have people. Our audience, our tribe is from millions of people from 60 plus different countries, that share with us their success stories every single day. This stuff works. All right. So if you got it, buy one for your friend, buy one for a family member, pay it forward because somebody needs to read this, and this can change someone's life. I know because we have people that literally buy books and they go on bookstores or they hand it out on the street. They leave it in bookstores. They leave it in coffee shops. They leave it in airplanes. I've seen them do it, right? Because it's changed their life so much that they just want to pay it forward. So help us pay it forward. Help us spread the word. If you're on Facebook, okay, it's links in the comment, the8secrets.com. TikTok and Instagram, right? Link is in the bio. Instagram, I'm going to be posting this up also on Facebook, so it's going to be there. TikTok, if you guys missed yesterday, this is day 2. This is day 2 of my 9-day sprint challenge where I share everything I know, the biggest breakthroughs in manifesting. The replays are in my Instagram. Link is in the bio, right? Check it out, or Facebook. Okay? And again, there's a lot of bonuses that happens when you buy this today. And some of the bonuses is on April 9th, we're doing a virtual event on manifesting. Virtual event, powerful one, just on manifesting, hundreds of dollars worth, to attend. You get it for free when you buy the book today. It's one of the bonuses that come, and we have over $1,000 worth of bonuses. 1,000. I'm not even kidding. When you guys go to the 8secrets.com, link in the bio or in the comment section, you're gonna see, you're gonna be like, wow, you guys are giving away the farm. Because that's our style. That's how we roll. We know, especially in the times that we live in right now, we know that in times like these, the best way to make a difference is to own our power, to know who we are, that we're creators of our own reality. And that's how we can help. We can help when we step into all that we are, all that we came here with, all of our manifesting abilities. That's how we help. That's how we create solutions so that what's happening today doesn't happen tomorrow. That's how we make a difference, right? It's great that we have people that are able to help in any way that we can. But for us to be able to do it, we have to self-actualize. We have to fulfill everything in the Maslow hierarchy of needs so that we're happy, we're feeling abundant, that we're feeling joy, that we're attracting beautiful things and miracles in our lives. And because we're in that space of abundance, guess what? More information will flow through us and we can bless others through our words, through our thoughts, through our actions, through our energies, with our love, with what we can do, with what we can give, right? With new ways of thinking, new ways of getting out of pain. We can bless them with all of that once we figure it out for ourselves. It's like they say, when you're in an airplane and something wonky happens, you put the mask on first and breathe. Take care of yourself first before you can take care of somebody else. Now, I'm not saying you can't help, you can't donate, you can't do whatever you can that's a good cause in your heart right now. I do that. They happen they're not sequential, they can happen simultaneous. But what I'm saying is the more you grow, the more you experience abundance, the more you manifest and step into your creator capabilities, the more you can help and make an impact on a bigger level. That's all I'm saying, right? So hopefully y'all resonated with this. I enjoyed this. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. It's going to be day 3 tomorrow. This is day 2. Day 3 is coming tomorrow. And if you haven't yet, please order this. Or if you have, please order some for your friends. Give it to your family members. Hey, give it anonymously if you wanted to. This is a powerful book. And I promise you, it's probably one of the best books you're ever going to read this year or in general when it comes to manifesting and creating the reality of your dreams. 8 Secrets to Powerful Manifesting, y'all. Get it? Get it? Get it? Link in the bio or comment section here. Thank you so much for joining me here. I love you all. And remember, when you heal yourself, you heal others, and you also heal the world.